Right then guys, Clayto Techie is back once again with another Golden Generation Challenge episode. Let's see how Wembley got on in this past month. Right, so I left you with a 3-1 victory at home to Liverpool. We then went to Sunderland and unfortunately lost 2-1. Rooney getting a goal in the 46th minute, opening the scoring, but Wembley couldn't hold on to the lead. Stephen Fletcher and Bashkim Kadri scoring to give Sunderland the win. As you can see, we dominated possession as usual. Had less shots, we weren't prolific, same old story. Terry getting man of the match. Stats wise, Heskey played poorly. No one really had a stunning game, so no one had a stunning game on either side. 7.9 being the highest rating. Then we welcomed Southampton to Vale Farm and got a 2-2 draw. Peter Crouch Lallana opening the scoring in the 13th minute, Crouch equalising and then getting another to put Wembley 2-1 up, but Ashley Cole got sent off in the 58th minute, which means Wembley down to 10 men. Mayuka scored in the 84th minute. Wembley couldn't hold on because of the 10 men, and it's a point for both teams. Neither goalie played well. Gerrard went off injured, which is unfortunate for Wembley. Man of the match was Michael Carrick with an 8.4, but Ramirez played well with an 8.2 as well. So yeah, that's a 2-2 draw at home to Southampton. Then we welcomed Reading to Vale Farm and got a 3-3 draw. Rooney who scored first? Rooney got 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. So Wembley were always winning. Reading never took the lead, but Wembley just couldn't hold on. So Rooney opened the scoring, Hunt equalised, Rooney again, Pogrebniak equalised, Heskey thought he'd won it in the 83rd minute, couldn't hold on to the lead, Noel Hunt grabbing and equalised in the 89th minute. Once again, neither goalie covering themselves in goal at glory, 5.6s for both. Carrick again with the man of the match, 8.1. Seems a bit weird why they didn't start Crouch considering he was in such good form, but that's football manager for you, they do stupid things at times. So yeah, and then we finished off with a nice 2-0 victory away to QPR. Heskey and Joe Cole in the first 10 minutes, Heskey in the third, Joe Cole in the 7th, to secure the 3 points for Wembley. Phil Neville of all people getting man of the match. Liam Martin playing of course because Ashley Cole is suspended and I don't think there's another left back who can play there. Everyone played fairly decent apart from Liam Martin looking at it. Terry didn't have the best, Burnham didn't have the best, Heskey. But yeah, nice, good win there, dominated possession, more shots, less on target, which is slightly worrying as usual, but yeah, 2-0 victory for Wembley. And the next game, as you can see, which is today, if you look at Saturday 13th, so this will be in the next episode. It will be the Manchester City game in the FA Cup semi-final. And the other semi-final is Leeds West Ham. So if Wembley get past Man City, I really do fancy him to win this. If you look at West Ham, have we played them twice already? We might have done. West Ham, there we lost 2-1 at Upton Park and lost 4-1 at home. Ah, right. So ignore me. I still fancy us to win, despite those two past results. The previous time we played Man City as well. Did we do alright? No, we lost 2-0 at home. So I'm going crazy. Ignore me. So let's have a look at the Premier League stats. So after all those fixtures, Wembley are now 11th. The bottom 3 taken up by Southampton, Reading and Sunderland. 3 teams that we played in this episode, and I don't think we beat any of them. We lost to Sunderland, we drew Reading and we drew Southampton. So it's not the best results, but then again we did beat QPR who are above us. So yeah, that puts Wembley on the magical 40 points, which probably means they're safe. There's 8 games to go. Wembley are 8 clear. So you'd have thought they'd be safe. Point behind QPR and a big gap to Baggies, Albion with 46. Everton now leading the way. Liverpool seem to have dropped away a bit here. Man United into the Europa League because I reckon they've won. Blimey, I've just seen that. I haven't paid attention to that, but 3 English teams in the Europa League semi-final. Well, Man United, let's go back to this, probably did win the Carling Cup. Yes, they beat Man City 3-0 in the final. It's not called the Carling Cup anymore, it's called the Capital One Cup, but there you go. That's why they're into the Europa League, but I reckon they're going to get into Europe Champions League via the normal ways. So 6th place will have a Europa League spot. If we look at the Champions League, we don't want the first knockout round. We want the semi-final. United still going against Barcelona and PSG, and Schalke being slightly surprising package in there. But yeah, that's not bad. If we look at, where am I going? Sorry about this. If we look at the Wembley stats now, then appearance-wise, 38 games each for Lampard and Carrick. Phil Neville on 36. Goal-wise, Rooney leading the way, 15. Crouch on 10. It's just, Owen astounds me because he's my favourite player of all time. I'm sorry, I know I'm a bit biased, but he's my favourite player of all time because of the goal against Argentina. 17 finishing, 17 composure, 16 heading, and Michael Carrick's got more goals than him this season. Yes, Carrick's played more, but even so, you'd have thought he'd get more than one. And assist-wise, Rooney's leading the way, Ashley Cole on 6, Carrick on 5, Lampard, Beckham and Joe Cole on 4, Hargreaves on 3, Crouch and Heskey on 2, and Scholes and Carragher on 1. That's how it stands then. In the fixtures, yeah, so the next episode will comprise of these games. So, Man City, Norwich, Man City again in the league, and Fulham. At the end of this season, I will go through some of the other leagues. I've only got England loaded up to keep it going, but I have downloaded everything, so we could see how Wigan did get on. I won't show you now. I know how they got on. I know how they're getting on at the moment. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. So yeah, and I'll do all the FA Cups and League Cups. Well, League Cup I've already covered, but FA Cup and stuff at the end of this episode. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.